Hey, what's going on, guys? BS Productions here, back again with another Prison Architect video. And in this video, we are going to see if we can make an unescapable prison. Or at least one that's very, very, very difficult to escape from. And so, I feel like I am qualified to make this video because I currently have the escape mode world record, and I've broken it twice. Not my own, but I had the record, someone broke it, I beat them. So I feel like I'm pretty good at escaping prisons. That also might be another video, is how I got the world record. But anyways, let's get right into the video.
Alright, so the first thing that I'd probably have to say would be, put a guard in your infirmary. Now you might be wondering, why would you bother doing that when you have a lot better uses for your guards? Well, I'm about to show you. Because yes, okay, yeah, that's all fine and dandy. But if this game would be so kind as to let me see these, and I'll wait. Wait for a guard to leave, okay. Now, this is where I'm going to show you guys the difference between having a guard in here and not. No guard. Now, I just killed a pretty decent amount of people inside here. But I also do have most of my perks maxed out. But it's just about the same story. For when you're just beginning the game, it's the same concept. Come in here, no guard, grab a pair of scissors, and you just go to town and wreck everything inside there. Now, if there was a guard, when you're normally... look at that, armed guard got me. But if there was even one guard in there, I probably wouldn't try to go for the scissors. And even if I did try to bribe him, let's be honest, $200 is not worth a pair of scissors when you can go and buy a shank for however much it costs you depending on your merchant code. So that's why the first thing that I would do would be put a guard in the infirmary. The second thing that I would say would be fortify your workshops, kitchens, and any other place that has highly dangerous weapons or tools. Because, let's be honest here, tools are dangerous, so are weapons, especially in this game. You could do a lot of damage with this one hammer. And again, yes, I know I do have the perk that makes me do more, but still, you would absolutely wreck a lot of prisoners, or staff, or even guards, depending on your perk level, with some of the weapons that you can get from these areas. So that is why I would say put a couple guards in. Hell, even put in those CCTV cameras. Yes, the worthless things in Prison Architect that no one ever uses. Yeah, those. Put some of those in your spots and make it a lot less likely for a prisoner to try and get stuff. And on the plus side, you can't bribe a camera. Alright, the third thing I'm going to be talking about is security zones. One in particular, the staff security zone. Now you might be wondering, okay, why is that such a big deal? If you can just get into all the separate inmate spots anyways, why would you even bother trying? Well, I'm about to show you why. I have the whole outside marked as staff only. And look at the response time of all these guards. and they have tasers. But that's besides the point. The point is, if you mark the outside of your prison as a staff zone, people are gonna have a lot harder time getting out due to the sheer amount of force that they will be met with. So, in short, mark the outside of your prison a staff zone, and people will be a lot less likely to try and escape that way. The next thing that I would have to say is get some dogs. It's that simple. Just find some canine units, get the perks you need, build the kennel, get the dogs. Now this is good for mainly two reasons. The first one is they'll chase you down, and even with this speed burst perk, you might be able to outrun one. Well, that was weird. I just glitched through the wall. But if you have a dog, yes, you might be able to outrun one. But if you got them coming at you from different directions, it's not like you can juke out every single dog. And the second one being, they can smell narcotics. Now, unless you can break into a prison armory, which is... that would be devastating. But chances are, if you can't get guns, the drugs from the infirmary are going to be your second best option to sell. Hence, which is another reason why you should always have a guard in your infirmary. See? Told you, it's underrated, but it works. So, in short, get some dogs. The fifth thing I want to talk about, similar to the second thing I said, but this time I really mean it. Fortify your armory like there's no tomorrow. Because if a prisoner gets in there, GG, you're done. If they get their hands on some of the weapons inside that armory, you're screwed. It's just that. They will blow through your guards, prisoners, and staff like they were nothing. Your armed guards, alright, they might be able to stand fairly well, but they only have shotguns. Imagine someone with a rifle hitting them across the screen while the armed guards can't get a shot off. Okay, yeah, they can get a taser, but what if you have the tough guy perk? Makes you more resistant to taser shots and it gives you more health. You'd be able to wipe a whole prison if you can get inside that armory. Which is why I say, put more doors in. Have permanent guards stationed there. Uh-oh, I'm starting. But, you want that to be the Fort Knox of your prison. That is the end-all, be-all of your prison. Make sure nobody can get into your armory. The next thing that I'm going to talk about, I can relate to on a personal level. I am, of course, talking about barriers. Now, the thing with barriers is it makes it a lot harder for you to escape when you're tunneling. Which is one of my personal favorite ways to escape, is by tunneling out from underneath, right under everyone's noses without anyone even knowing. However, the fortified wall, combined with some water, that'll make for a very, very tough escape if you're trying to tunnel out. Because once you dig, if you dig underwater, it'll fill that hole, guards will immediately be alerted, and it won't be a good time for anybody. Except for you, because your prisoners can technically only funnel their way through only one spot now. So that concludes my list about how to make a borderline unescapable prison.
Alright guys, so I built a prison, but I used the guidelines that I set forward to try and make a decent prison. Obviously, this is rushed. I would obviously make a lot better prison, but for the sake of time, this is what I ended up making. Uh-oh, hold up. So, it's your basic prison. It has every room that a prison usually needs. But that's not what's important. So we're gonna go right down the list of what I said. Garden infirmary. Check. I'd say my workshop is pretty fortified with guards and such. My armory. Yeah, let's just take a minute to look at that. You would need to have a lot of ambition, a lot of keys, and a lot of attack perks to get through this. Security sector, the whole outside is staff. And I have dogs. Just about where they're needed. And even if they do get out, okay, yeah, this would be an optimal time to get out. Is when there aren't any dogs here. But you take out one and you try and run, you're gonna get chased down by the other ones. And I think that'll wrap this video up. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, bye.